Hey kindergarten friends, it's Mrs. Henderly. We're going to do a math lesson today on greater than and less than. So we're going to start out by talking about greater than. Greater means bigger or more. So we're going to be comparing two sets of dots and talking about which set is greater. So if you look here, this first example, this one's done for us. We have how many dots here? 4. And the second set has 2. So if we have 4 and 2, which set is greater or which set has more? 4 is greater. Okay, let's look at the next set. So the first set, how many dots are there? 3. And the second set has 5. Which is greater, 3 or 5? 5 is greater. Okay, let's look here, the yellow set. How many in the first set? 5. And how many in the second set? 3. Which number is greater, 5 or 3? 5 is greater. Okay, coming down here. How many in the first set? 2. How many in the second set? 5. Which number is greater? Which number has more? 2 or 5? 5. Okay. How many in the first set? 2. How many in the second set? 3. Which number is greater, 2 or 3? Which is the bigger number? Which has more? 3. Okay, last one for greater. How many in this first set? 5. How many in the second set? 4. Which number is greater, 5 or 4? 5 is greater. Okay, now we're going to talk about which number is less. Remember, less is the smaller number. So how many are in this first set? 5. And how many are in the second set? Separated 5. 4. Okay, now this time, which one is less? Which is the smaller amount? Is 4 less or is 5 less? 4 is less. So this is less, and up here is greater. Okay, let's look at this set. How many are here? 4. And how many are here? 3. Which one is less? 3 is less. Okay, looking at this pink set. How many are in this first one? There's 5. How many in the second one? 3. Which number is less? 3. How many here? 2. And how many are here? 3. Which number is less? Which is the smaller number, the smaller amount? 2. Okay. How many are here? 4. How many are here? 3. Which number is less? Which is the smaller amount? 3. Last one. How many here? 4. And how many are here? 5. Which number is less? Which is the smaller number, the less amount? 4. Okay. I'm going to switch to another activity. We're still going to talk about greater than and less than. We're going to write a G if it's greater, and we're going to write an L if it's less. Okay, so we're going to be comparing two amounts. So, I'm going to look. They did this one for us. So, let's look at the apples. How many apples are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There were 6 apples, so they wrote a 6. Here, I'll write it bigger so you can see it. And how many berries? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 berries. Okay, so what they're doing is they're matching them up and they're going to see how many extras there are. So kind of like when we do odd and even. So we'll match that, that, there, and there. So there's 2 extra apples. So which is more or which is greater? The apples or the strawberries? Which are there more? There's more apples. So the number 6 is greater than the number 4. 4 is less than 6. Okay, let's look here. How many carrots do you see? How many carrots is that? Good, 3. Look at the pumpkins. How many pumpkins do you see? 5. Okay, so let's match them up. We've got some extra here. Which number is greater? Do we have a greater number of carrots or do we have a greater number of pumpkins? The pumpkins are greater because there's more. So a G for greater and an L for less. There's 2 more pumpkins than carrots. Okay, let's look at the berries and the bananas. How many strawberries do you see? Good, 4 strawberries. How many bananas do you see? There's 3. Okay, good. Do you know how many are greater, or which one is greater, the berries or the bananas? Let's check and see. So let's match them up. We've got 1 extra strawberry. So is the strawberries greater or the bananas are greater? Strawberries, because we have more. Strawberries are greater. There's less bananas. L for less. Okay, let's look at the teacups and the hamburgers. How many teacups? 2. How many burgers? 5. Okay. Whoops. That's not very nice. 5. Okay. Do you know which one is greater? Okay, let's check and see. Let's match these up. Oh, look at all these extra burgers we have here. Which is greater, the cups or the burgers? The burgers, 5 is greater than 2, so 2 is less. Okay, last one. We've got some green peppers and some potatoes. How many green peppers do you see? Okay, there's 6 green peppers. And there's 5 potatoes. Those numbers are close together. Is 6 or 5 the greater number? Let's match them up and see. Oh, we've got 1 extra pepper. So which is greater, 6 or 5? 6 is greater. 5 is less. Okay, friends, we're going to practice doing some more with greater than and less than in our next math lesson. There's some symbols that go along with greater than and less than that we'll learn and talk about more next time. Have a great day.